Hi, I'm Craig Sommers. I'm here today with Katrina Mayer to learn about tincture making. So Katrina, can you tell us what is a tincture?
Well, a tincture is when you take, in my case, you take things from your garden, like elderberries, or you get mushrooms or some other medicinal plant, and you put it in a bottle and you add alcohol to it because the alcohol helps to extract some of the medicinal properties from it, and you let it sit for a little while, and then you take it out and you put it into these little dropper bottles. That's a real short explanation.
Yes, I have been in health food stores and seen these for maybe $10 or more, depending on what it is and what size. And I understand if you make it yourself, if you're making larger amounts, you could make it much less expensively than you could if you were buying it in a store.
Also, I know what's in it when I make it myself. So I'm frugal, like you know I am. So I would like to make it myself from that perspective, but I also like knowing exactly what's in it, exactly how strong it is. So like I got astragalus from a good source, or elderberries right from my own property. So I know exactly what's in each one.
Yes, and I understand that different plants need different amounts of time, which can be looked up on the internet.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So for instance, roots like astragalus would need a lot longer than a berry like elderberry. And you can tell us a little about which type of alcohol would be suitable.
Sure. Now, a lot of people go with, this is called golden grain, which is 190 proof. You can also get Everclear, which is also 190 proof. Some people say that very, very high alcohol content helps the extract go more quickly into your bloodstream. That's the reason why you use alcohol, as opposed to, you could also do water extracts, but they work differently. These are both organic vodkas that I found, because I'm trying to, number one, support organic agriculture. Number two, because they're made with, like, this is an organic wheat vodka. There's a lot of GMO wheat out there, so at least this one I know is organic.
Yeah, so you don't want to poison yourself either.
Exactly. And then I also save these bottles because they're great bottles and you can use them again. I make an elderberry tonic, so I put them in these bottles when I'm done, so nothing goes to waste here. Fantastic.
And of course, different herbs have different properties. So for instance, astragalus has been used in Chinese medicine as a longevity tonic, as a tonic for building the immune system. We know that elderberry has been used to help fight or prevent the flu.
Right.
It has many, many different properties. So these are things that you can make and add to your smoothies every day, or how do you generally take your tinctures?
I do it also very intuitively, so I know what I might be needing on any particular time, but by far my favorite are the elderberry and the schizandra, and I just basically drop a couple drops right under my tongue in my mouth, but you can add them, like you said, to smoothies or anything else. I just love the way they taste so much that I drop them right under my tongue.
Okay, fantastic. Well, I think we got a good grip on how to make a tincture and why we would want to make tinctures. Is there anything else that you would like to add before we say goodbye to our audience?
Well, just have fun. Whatever you're doing, make sure you're having fun with it. That's the whole reason why we do all these things.
Fantastic. Okay, everybody, take care.
Bye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this grain alcohol and I'm going to pour it into this jar of elderberries that I picked right from the property. And I always put a label on it so I know what it is, what's in there, and when I actually put it in, because sometimes you can forget if you make a bunch of these. You want to know how long it's been in the jar. I'll usually let this sit for at least a month or two, sometimes longer, it depends. I look up each individual thing that I make a tincture from so I know how long. When I'm done, I strain it with this, and then I pour it into these bottles. You can see I have a little funnel, goes in this bottle, and then we have a dropper that goes in there, and that's it. That's the whole thing.